Are you ready?
The all-new ISUZU DMax. Revealed.
The result of nearly 6 years of research and development and 4 million kilometers of durability testing. Now I'd like to hand over to Chris Parsons to give you a preview of the all-new D-Max.
Thank you, Sato-san, for bringing this highly anticipated product to the Australian market. Well, here it is, folks. Japan's first ever automaker has been busy behind the scenes with this one, piecing together the perfect mix of the things you know and love, whilst adding the bells and whistles that owners have asked for. The all-new D-Max will be available in 3 cabin types across 4 model variants, starting with the workhorse SX range, seen here as a single cab. Next, LSM in crew cab only, followed by LSU range, seen here as a space cab. And then the new top-of-the-range crew cab X-Terrain. Now there's plenty to see, so let's take a look together at some of the key highlights. Isuzu have listened to Australian customers' feedback and are thrilled to announce that the new 3-litre Ford JJ3 TCX turbo diesel engine will power this latest generation of D-Max. Now featuring 140 kilowatts of power and 450 newton meters of torque at 1600 RPM and paired with a 6-speed transmission. More importantly, there is more usable torque with 400 newton meters available from only 1400 RPM through to just over 3000 RPM. A torque band engineered for towing up to 3.5 tonnes and hauling loads. Engine noise, vibration and harshness has also been improved, with new injectors tuned for greater durability and fitted with a new, more durable timing gear set that reduces noise and vibrations. Compared to the previous generation, this engine is as quiet as they come. Let's hear it using the new, pretty cool remote engine start feature. Engine power is now transferred to the road with a more efficient and faster shifting gearbox. For 4-drive models, a solid and lighter one-piece aluminium tail shaft connects to the rear differential, which is now fitted with an electromagnetic diff lock for constant traction when off-roading. On the topic of off-roading, Isuzu engineers have cleverly engineered the engine air intake system based on Australian feedback, which has increased the D-Max's wading depth up to 800 millimetres. All this brawn is complemented with the brains to match, all thanks to Isuzu's Intelligent Driver Assistance System, dubbed IDAS, which comes standard across the range. Some of these active safety features include adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go traffic functionality, forward collision warning and autonomous emergency braking that is able to recognise not only vehicles in front but also pedestrians and cyclists thanks to a 3D imaging stereo camera. Isuzu have certainly thought this system through, pioneering this innovative technology for the first time in the Australian D-Max, developed to ensure it meets the extremely high safety standards here in Australia. Now, this system is designed to work seamlessly with frontal protection, such as bull bars and nudge bars, which Isuzu will have available for the new D-Max range. With a bold new look and refined styling that is unmistakably Isuzu, the D-Max will have some serious wow factor on the road, especially this flagship X-Terrain model, which comes standard with an aero sports bar, roller tonneau cover, fender flares and unique spoilers to the front and rear. This bold design continues throughout the interior of the X-Terrain, a mix of dark and piano black finishes, topped off with perforated leather accented seats. They say the majority of Aussies spend up to 3 hours driving each day. And I, for one, wouldn't mind doing that from here, as the all-new D-Max interior has more creature comforts than ever before. Whether it's a single cab, space cab or crew cab, each D-Max cabin is laid out to be functional and comfortable with premium materials used throughout. And at the heart of the dash in the top spec models is an impressive 9-inch display as seen here. The entry models get a 7-inch display, all however feature Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and DAB Plus radio across the range. The instruments and switches are laid out clearly and conveniently, such as this clean-looking dual-zone climate control for the front row and AC vents in the back, standard across all crew cab models. The drive is kept up to date with vehicle systems via a new 4.2-inch multi-information display, which is customisable. Despite its bold and imposing exterior, the all-new D-Max's design has continued to push the boundaries of aerodynamics. Minimal wind resistance has been achieved via comprehensive testing at the Japan Railway Technical Research Institute, where the bullet train is developed. Behind the D-Max's streamlined exterior lies a stylish, richly appointed and technologically advanced cabin. Inside, the all-new D-Max is roomier, quieter with less vibration, and finished with leather accents available for an even more tactile confirmation of quality. A smaller, sportier steering wheel offers tilt and telescopic adjustment, while a short-throw gear lever in the manual D-Max gives more palpable everyday driving engagement. An increased focus on ergonomics means it's never been simpler to find the perfect driver's position. On the X-Terrain, there's an 8-way adjustable electric driver's seat, plus powered lumbar support on both LSU and X-Terrain models. Standard in LSU and X-Terrain models, dual-zone air conditioning lets each front seat occupant select their preferred temperature, while a fine particle HEPA cabin pollen filter cleans the air, and all crew cab models feature rear seat air vents. Every D-Max features a large, customisable central infotainment touchscreen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the range, along with voice recognition, to keep you connected wherever you go. Nestled in the instrument cluster, a large 4.2-inch multi-information display gives the driver immediate access to a variety of information on a customisable display. A display that includes, for the first time, a digital speed reading. And then there's what you can't see. 8 interior speakers put you in the front row of the concert on every journey. While storage options abound, including a spacious glove box and space for a 1.5-litre bottle in every door. With carefully considered design and flawlessly integrated technology, the all-new D-Max sets new benchmarks for Isuzu. Isuzu is the world leader in diesel engineering. Built for Australian conditions, the new 3-litre turbo diesel engine in every D-Max is both durable and refined, providing 140 kilowatts of power and 450 newton meters of torque.
ISUZU ディーゼルスーパーコモンレールの結晶として開発した新3リッターエンジンがクラス最高の馬力、トルクによって最高の走る喜びをもたらすでしょう。もちろん従来通りの圧倒的な低燃費性能、高い耐久信頼性を有しています。
The variable geometry system turbocharger constantly adjusts to achieve maximum air compression from low RPMs. The redesigned combustion chamber increases combustion efficiency that helps reduce emissions, which is further supported by a new fuel injection system that increases fuel injection pressure. While the steel timing chain increases reliability and the double scissor idler gear results in reduced engine and gear noise. Piston crowns and pins are coated with a special diamond-like carbon to improve durability.
ISUZU の開発 DNA である一切の妥協を許さず、非常に負荷のかかった過酷な環境下で繰り返し行ったテストを合格していますので、自信を持ってお送りいたします。
Following rigorous testing to replicate the most arduous conditions, equivalent to 4 million kilometres during development, the third-generation D-Max builds upon its predecessor's legendary reputation for reliability. The D-Max's ability to push the boundaries of performance is never better exemplified than in its towing capability. With a 3.5-tonne brake towing capacity and trailer sway control as standard, no ute is better suited to Australian conditions. Trailer sway control monitors the D-Max's load during towing. Should a caravan, boat or trailer become unruly, for example in high winds, it intervenes automatically, bringing the trailer back into line.
新たに作り出した ISUZU ダイナミックドライブプラットフォームは ISUZU エンジニアリングの英知を集約し、フレーム、シャシ、エンジン、サスペンションを一新することで完璧な走行性を目指したものです。
The improved ladder chassis in the all-new D-Max is more rigid, thanks to ultra-high tensile steel construction, larger side rails, and an added cross member. While independent double wishbone front suspension with higher mounting points improves ride comfort and handling, tempered 3-leaf rear suspension is both strong and flexible, all tested and tuned for Australian conditions. A superbly engineered, more sophisticated powertrain improves performance at almost every stage. The D-Max offers you a choice of a 6-speed Revtronic automatic transmission with sequential sports mode, or a 6-speed manual transmission. The D-Max is built to suit every driver. No matter the conditions, no matter the circumstances, no matter how corrugated the road, or whether there's no road at all. Whether on or off the beaten track, the D-Max is up for the task. With generous steel underbody protection and increased weighting depth up to 800mm and rear diff lock as standard on all 4-wheel drive models for the first time, the D-Max achieves new levels of off-road capability. More than ever before, it's the most reliable way to escape the everyday. Every 4x4 D-Max features the improved terrain command as standard. This allows the driver to switch between 2-wheel drive high and 4-wheel drive high modes at speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour. When the going gets tough, shifting from 4-wheel drive high to 4-wheel drive low has also been streamlined. Stop, put the vehicle into neutral and shift over, all done in less than a second, ensuring minimal fuss and maximum confidence. As youths become more mainstream family haulers, safety is more important than it's ever been. That's why every ISUZU D MAX includes a complex network of safety features that operate automatically and independently, working tirelessly to provide peace of mind, whatever the circumstance. Isuzu's Intelligent Driver Assistance System, IDAS, features an extensive list of both active and passive safety features, which are standard across every D MAX model. Using state-of-the-art sensors and a stereo camera, the D MAX's suite of safety and driver assistance systems monitor the surrounding environment constantly. With autonomous emergency braking, the car will keep you safe and brake automatically if an obstacle is detected. Forward collision warning will alert the driver if an obstacle is detected, and if there is no intervention by the driver, AEB will be applied. With turn assist, when turning at intersections, AEB will activate if an obstacle is detected coming towards you while turning, preventing an accident. If the vehicle detects the driver to be moving in an unsafe manner, Driver Attention Assist will activate in an effort to make the driver pay attention long enough to find somewhere to rest. Emergency lane keeping will activate if, while an indicator is on, the driver attempts to turn into an obstacle in their blind spot. If something is detected, the vehicle will not allow the driver to cross the lane. Lane departure prevention will stop a driver from crossing a lane without their indicator being active. Lane departure warning will alert the driver if they appear to be crossing the lanes. Lane Keep Assist will help to keep your vehicle in the middle of the lane whilst driving. On auto transmission models, adaptive cruise control will automatically adapt your speed when slower vehicles are detected during your drive. After slowing as needed, your vehicle will speed up to the preset cruise control speed. Traffic sign recognition provides helpful information in the vehicle's smart multi-information display, letting you know when you pass new speed limits, stop signs, or other important markers. The intelligent speed limiter will work to adjust your speed to conform to differing speed limits whilst driving. Hill Start Assist automatically prevents rollback when starting on steep gradients above 5.7 degrees, while Hill Descent Control gives you maximum traction when travelling downhill. Blind spot monitoring will give you eyes in the back of your head and will alert you anytime an obstacle is in your blind spot. Rear cross traffic alert monitors approaching vehicles when reversing from a parking space or driveway. Park with confidence with front and rear parking sensors on X-Terrain and rear park sensors on LSU models, with a reversing camera as standard on all models. The UV and IR cut windshield helps block infrared, UVA and UVB radiation, reducing the temperature in the cabin on hot Australian summer days. Radiation is absorbed and dispersed by a plastic interlayer within the glass, adding strength and functionality at the same time. LSU and X-Terrain models are fitted with rear combination lamps with double LEDs to boost visibility and safety, while up front, LED daytime running lights and ultra-bright bi-LED headlights are standard on the LS and X-Terrain range. Meanwhile, automatic headlights with high beam autonomously turn on or off as required without dazzling other drivers. Each D-Max model includes 8 airbags as standard, which now includes a new centre airbag, the first time this technology has been seen in a ute. With the welcome light, the D-Max X-Terrain will automatically turn on its interior lights once it detects the smart key within 2 metres of the vehicle. When leaving your vehicle, the D-Max X-Terrain will secure itself automatically once you're 3 metres away, thanks to the walk-away door lock feature. Now that we've heard from the Isuzu design and engineering team, I'm going to pass back to Sato-san.
Australia is the first country outside of Thailand to receive this vehicle, which is testament to Isuzu's true focus and commitment in developing a ute that meets the needs of Aussie families, tradies and adventurers alike. For details on pricing, accessories, availability, and to experience the all-new D-Max for yourself with a test drive, please register your interest via our website or contact your local dealer. In the meantime, we have prepared a digital test drive in the video below. Last but not least, from all of us at Isuzu Ute Australia, we hope you enjoyed the unveiling of the all-new Isuzu D-Max.
Hello and welcome to the first digital test drive of the all-new Isuzu D-Max. My name is Chris Parsons. It's my absolute pleasure to take you for a drive in the flagship model of the all-new D-Max, the X-Terrain. So come with me and let's take a look at what's new on and off the road. Let's jump in. All right. Pretty nice, eh? But once you're in, you've actually got to remind yourself that you're sitting in a 1-ton ute. Plenty of premium materials here with a high quality fit and finish. Righto, push button start, just here. Just quickly, hear that? Exactly, pretty quiet for a 3-litre diesel. Righto, before we get going, make yourself comfortable by adjusting your seat, just down on the right-hand side there. It's also got lumbar support. Right, once you're happy with the seat, let's adjust the reach and rake of your steering wheel. Perfect, let's adjust the mirrors. And we are good to go. Let's drive. Something you never really think about is your sight line and vision from the driver's seat. Well, the new D-Max has had some serious R&D in this area to make sure that your view of the open road and out your side windows isn't hindered, which gives you greater confidence behind the wheel. So the next more obvious thing to point out is the new steering wheel. Beyond the new designs and materials is the electric power steering. Now this makes the car feel light, well-weighted and responsive. Plus, you have all the controls you need right at your fingertips. Right, we've got a bit of an incline coming up. Let's see how the upgraded 3-litre engine responds when we really need it. Give it a little bit. Yes. Feel that? There's plenty of real-world power and torque there to help when overtaking, carrying loads or towing up to 3.5 tonne. Plus, with a number of updates to D-Max's 6-speed auto transmission, including better cooling efficiency, you'll be able to feel and see faster and smoother gear changes. It's crazy to think that with this extra grunt under the bonnet, how quiet and smooth the new D-Max really is. Okay, great, we're coming to some ideal twists and turns to really highlight the dynamics of the new suspension design. As you get stuck into these corners, you'll be able to feel where the new D-Max really begins to shine. with improvements to road handling and vehicle dynamics with specifically tuned suspension. You can feel straight away that it's planted and sure-footed with minimal body roll. This is all fundamental to the vehicle's performance and safety. With safety in mind, the entire range comes fully equipped with a stereo camera mounted here, just behind the rear mirror. Now, this is key to Isuzu's Intelligent Driver Assistance System, known as IDAS. Now, with this, you get some serious safety tech, including autonomous emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot monitoring, just to name a few. Now, IDAS is standard across the entire range. Even the base model has you covered. All right, up ahead, we've got an opportunity to jump onto some dirt roads. All right, now we're on a loose surface. Let's engage 4 high on the fly for additional traction through the Easy Select Terrain command dial. Whoa, feel that? This dirt road's a little worse for wear. The engineering team have done an incredible job on the front suspension design, most importantly focusing on refinement and control that gives your passengers car-like comfort even on a road like that. And the rear end has been redesigned with new suspension that absorbs the big bumps and corrugations better than ever before. It's also been specially designed to provide more articulation for those serious Australian four-wheel drive tracks. Right, I will slow down here and head down this tight track. All right, we're approaching a steep hill, so let's give this a crack in 4 low. Now, once the car is stopped, we pop it in neutral and we can engage 4 low by pushing down and turning the dial. As you can see, it's very quick to engage. It now takes less than a second. Now, I know this track's going to really need rear diff lock, but let's engage it anyway. And you can do that by pushing the button just near the gear shifter. Righto, let's go. Rear diff lock combined with hill start assist and hill descent control will make those gnarly tracks just a walk in the park. All just too easy, really. Righto, let's head on back. Well, that's it. How fun was that? We've covered off how good the all-new D-Max feels behind the wheel, both on and off the road. As you can see, there's been some major improvements to its drivability. Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed the experience. Be sure to contact your local Isuzu Ute dealer and get behind the wheel yourself. Thank you, and drive safe.